Dimitri, I'm going to ask you to tell us a little bit about the work you're doing with trainees and students when they first encounter complexity and uncertainty.
When students first encounter that complexity, that uncertainty in clinical practice, like finishing their second year of coursework in the classroom and moving into their clerkship year, that immersion can be very jarring. It can be traumatic. What happens is they move from this really controlled laboratories, right? These highly controlled, very structured environments, right, into learning environments, clinical learning and working environments that are unpredictable, that are complex themselves, that are part of this larger system with multiple moving parts, and sometimes, depending on where we work, even chaotic. So unless that psychological safety is present, and I really mean that, not just sort of say, yeah, this is a safe space, but truly modeled, right? Where learners feel that it's acceptable to say, I don't know, or more importantly, I need help here, or I'm struggling, to not let those cries get unnoticed, right? And if that safety net, if that culture isn't there, isn't modeled, if it doesn't come top down, they can struggle to thrive. And unfortunately, very, very often, that level of vulnerability, for example, from clinicians, from senior nurses, is rarely modeled for our students. I think faculty behaviors are critical, faculty and professional development, right? The simple
Yes.
modeling of not knowing their thought process, right? Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but let me tell you how I'm making sense of things. Creating structured pauses, right? Well, let's not go to closure here. Let's think about this. Let's revisit this. And then what's been really fun is embedding a lot of this uncertainty training into our curriculum in the medical school. So, for example, designing cases or simulations that don't have a perfect ending, that are messy and that end very messy. As educators, we love to tie things up with a bow to sort of say, yes, this is long thoracic nerve injury, and that's causing the scapula thing that we're seeing, and it's done, and we've done that. Check, we've covered that. And it's a little bit jarring for educators themselves to embrace this level of messiness, but we need to try that and find pockets for that.